navigate and then we liberate. Praying that you give me strength to find some love amongst the hate. Marching on the streets of blood till I see the golden gates. Troubadour, troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the circle.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show it stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back on. This crazy world is spinning with us and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
Well, hello, brothers and sisters. This is Kirkland down in Arkansas. I'm going to give you a read, some wisdom from my heart, body, mind, and soul. I just want you to know that the people that watched my videos and to whom it concerns, I hope you enjoy me breaking it down and give you the wisdom and information from my experience and my trials of life. But, however, I will start out with a reading. This is a letter that kind of put together with pieces here and there over time, and basically turned it out to be a notice to the Congress and all U.S. public civil officers. It starts out, notice to the Congress and all U.S. public civil officers. Greetings, Congressmen, U.S. civil officers. And it starts out, now comes trusted protector number 1. We come to you today to address serious crimes administered by corporate civil officers against the inherent equal rights of the American people using trickery, lack of full disclosure, and willful deception by and through unconscionable alleged contracts. Trusted Protector 2. The deceptive tactic may be better known as state or government secrets. I believe connected to secret societies behind the scenes, all in violations of their oath of office to the state and federal constitutions. Trusted Protector 3. When the living, sentient man with a conscience is recognized or considered the same status as the civilly dead corpus, see birth certificate person, vessel by deception. This process regarding the dual status of mankind is implied through compelled, coerced, unknown consent of birth records recorded on bond paper without full disclosure to the people and traded on a Dun and Brad Street for benefit of the corpusee trusted. Trusted Protector 4. The United States of and County of, therefore, fiat corporate credit was created and used to finance socialist, communist agenda to set up a one world government control system structured to enslave the masses. Trusted Protector 5. All these acts are in violation of the Constitution, more specific at Article 4, Section 4, where it states, in part, the United States shall guarantee to every state in the Union a republican form of government and shall protect each of them against invasion, therefore invoking unconstitutional powers, more specific outside limitations mandated in Article 6 and Article 1, Sections 8, Clause 17. Trusted Protector 6. And the supreme law violations of Article 6, Paragraph 2. The people are the fountain of the fundamental principles and state governments were but trustees acting under the delegated powers and have no power to delegate what was delegated to them in the trust, with fiduciary duties to support, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. Trusted Protector 7. The corporate political system is operating through agents under oath to the constitutions with delegated powers as servants for the American people, acting outside constitutional granted powers, implying unconstitutional war powers imposed against the claimed designated American citizens, people under contract. Trusted Protector 8. See President Lincoln's April 24th, 1863 Executive Order 100 and 1917 Trading with the Enemy Acts as amended in 1933 by the President Roosevelt. Trusted Protectors 9. More proof is confirmed by the fact that in public buildings, the gold-fringed flag is displayed to acknowledge Admiralty Maritime jurisdiction brought on land and inland piracy. We must expose those who are robbing the masses and operating under the color of law, and must change that gold-trimmed flag back to the line of succession, original flag of the Old Glory flag, ASP. Trusted Protectors 10. Invoking war powers is used to control the people through implying that they are the declared enemy person and chattel property used as surety for the United States corporate public debt. This effort is used with deception to identify each records, filed, birth certificate, created legious persons by application or registration, then requiring in box 18 of Form SS5 your relationship to the person in item 1 is to be self, in other words, requiring the living sentiment man and the civilly dead ends legis entity to the acknowledge as one in the same entity in error. Trusted Protector 11. The compelling requirements by Social Security Office agents to acknowledge the living and civilly dead ens legis person as the same entity appears to be a deliberate fraud scam with intent to deceive and to trick one not having the free agency to choose of the difference of duality of citizenship, the free agency to choose on or the other. Number 1. Can and will you help make the policy change needed to correct this error of record with the Social Security Administration, SSA, where the arrival date of the living sentiment man is and should be different than the file date of the civilly dead ens legis entity, but currently considered as the same entity, as if born and birthed at the same time. The ens legis person is established when recorded filed, usually 3 days to 3 weeks after the arrival date of the living sentiment man or woman. Since the SSA agents are not able to correct this record without the authorization of Congress, they recommend that I contact Congress to correct this record in error. 2. What are you willing to do to help correct this deceptive abuse of power that the legislator in Congress assembled has condoned in silence, such as monetizing legislative court cases for profit? Trusted Protector 12. This deceptive practice has been used in fraud schemes, supporting identity theft and involuntary servitude by the legislative fiat courts pursuant to fraud and supporting institutions like the DMV, FBI, CIA, and all made up new institutions that a new leaders always create or make new illegal institutions that have no authority and not even based by the enumerated powers, and many other for-profit corporate entities condoning unjust enrichment through trickery and outright deception of legislative fiat, fake laws and codes, statutes, and proclamations without any true authority. Trusted Protector 13. The creation of an interest-bearing, debt-based fiat monetary system operates contrary to the mandate of Article 1, Section 10, Clause 1 of the Constitution and has been violated with impunity and immunity. The securitized birth certificate, ens legis person scheme is used to replace the lawful money, being gold and silver coin, removed from circulation as the backing of the United States of American dollar through what is known as the Emergency Banking Act of 1933. Trusted Protector 14. As you know, the gold and silver demand certificates supported the lawful dollars and were replaced with unconstitutional Federal Reserve notes, IOUs, backed by the full faith and credit of the people by emergency. Trusted Protector 15. This practice is evidence of involuntary servitude where the constructed commercial vessel being the birth certificated person through application instrument is applied to securitized bond paper with a Dun and Bradstreet number, then monetized and applied as collateral for the public debt without full disclosure to the people. Trusted Protector 16. This is a trickery government schemes and operating under the color of law. Clearly, stealthy schemes operating under the color of law is criminal and in violations of the supreme law of the land under the Title 18 U.S. 2183, high felony treason. Let's see. How else can democracy be defined other than mob rule? Holding the American people in involuntary servitude by controlling, basically, slavery under codes, statutes, and regulations, rules, and proclamations. The people as enfranchised corporate debt slaves, promoting corporate debt credits, securitizing schemes, monetizing court cases, traffic citations, solvable privateers, collecting fees, etc., illegal bill of attainers, bills of paying, and other accounting practices by deception and fraud in operations under the color of law by foreign institutions saying they are Americans, which they are not. Number 4, produce your exclusive authority for giving the appearance of breaching your fiduciary duty to the contract. When supporting unconstitutional practices stated herein against the sovereignty of the people, the Congress and other civil agents acting under delegated authority must, by law, produce verifiable evidence that they have discharged their responsibilities and duties for the contract agreement that has entrusted to you by the people of the sovereignty. Trusted Protection 17. It appears that socialism leading to communism is being promoted by the corporate system, which is acting as a bankrupt corporate de facto government operating outside of the limited powers granted by the Constitution and robbing the masses, the branch's purse for equity, and even killing American citizens over papers and effects for illegal bill of attainers and bills of paying, and all for equity for those foreign judges, foreign lawyers, foreign attorneys, foreign police officers, all agents and spies, as far as I'm concerned, and even German police tactics using our own police against the American citizens within the deep state operatives. Trusted Protectors 18. Please keep me informed as to what you are going to be doing to correct this lawless deception, abuse, overreach by the United States corporate agents and agencies operating under the color of law. Trusted Protector 19. If no response within 15 days of receipt of this notice, it shall be sufficient evidence that your silence is acquiescence and consent to concealing the deception that is holding the American people in voluntary servitude to slavery by codes, statutes, and rules and legislative fiat, conflicting laws against our fundamental principles and amendments and provisions, and articles and declarations of rights, that all American citizens are guaranteed under the 14th Amendment the equal protections of the law, save life, implement the Bill of Rights, hard in any institutions who are violating the Bill of Rights, and hold them accountable and dissolve them ASP. Trusted Protector 20. 1856 Law Dictionary, accepted by 4 facts of Congress, serving as commentary on constitutional law. Under the definition of misprision, states a purpose of this affidavit: it is the duty of every good citizen, knowing of a treason or felony have been committed, to inform a magistrate, silently to observe the commission of a felony without using any endeavors to apprehend the offenders, is a misprision. MISPRISION. 1. Russ on CR 43 Hawk PC 59 6 ID Book 1 CS 1 4B. ICOM 119. I declare, under the penalty of perjury, under the laws of the United States of America, that the foregoing America, that the foregoing is true and accurate to the best of my knowledge, research, and belief. See attachment of the constitutional law, pages 1 through 9, discovery for all protectors, and to know it and implement it. Dated. Dwayne Eugene Kirkland, we the people of one of the people. Executor, Trusted Protector 21. Canon 2056. Given the private secret trust of the private central banks are created on false presumptions when a man or woman makes clear their live born record and claimed over their own name, body, mind, and soul, any such trust based on such false presumptions ceases to have any property. Trusted Protector 22, Canons 2057. Any administrator or executor that refuses to immediately dissolve a cestio QV trust upon a person establishing their status and competency is guilty and in fundamental breach of their fiduciary duties, requiring their immediate removal and punishment according to the real law of high felony treason. BIC News, Constitutional Law, BCI News Investigations. Link on Rumble for more readings and video. https://rumble.com C/C-260-1964 says. Bill of Rights News, Extra Wisdom, another link. Trusted Protector 23, Bill of Rights discovery credited to God and country and our families. Never quit. If you love your country, praise God above. Fight, armed. Well, what do you think about that letter and reading? I went pretty fast. 18 minutes. Well, I'm going to just leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed that quick read. And if you have any questions, I can always elaborate on it. You can give me a call or reach me at P.O. Box 32, London, Arkansas, 72847 or 1479-880-3369 or another number, 1479-336-9084. Anytime those numbers are disconnected, they're disconnected for a reason, and they're only going to be temporarily disconnected. But usually most of the numbers, you can reach me and just keep trying. If I don't get back to you, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Again, I want to say thank you. God bless you all. And may you understand what I read. And just remember, the Bill of Rights Office is the keys to expose the deep state operatives and to weed out those who are against the nation. And also, I want to say that the Bill of Rights needs to be implemented and executed across the nation. And we need a Bill of Rights office in every state. We got about, I don't know, I want to say maybe 10 or maybe 14 locations of people that I've helped across the nation that are doing the same thing behind the scenes and helping people in under the Bill of Rights offices. And the other thing is, I better let you get going because we're already at 20 minutes in this read. I want to say thank you for listening. God bless you. Love you all. And if you need me, just contact me. Thank you so much for listening. God bless you.